Yo, what's going on, nerds? Agatha Harkness. It's her. We knew this. We knew this from the beginning with Agnes. We already knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? And everything's playing out. Like, we had 1,000 theories. Like, we get it. We know what it was. This show gives us something to talk about. We understand that, right? We understand it. But what I'm saying to you guys is we always knew it was Agnes. Agnes was Agatha. Like we already knew what it was. So, but to see the reveal play itself out, like we knew she wanted those kids. And why does she want those kids? Because those kids are the damn demon spawn, of Mephisto. We know this from the comics. As comic nerds, we know what's going on. We've been new. We already knew what's up. You could tell. Look, I said in one of my videos, hey man, Agnes is letting you know she's a witch. She's letting you know. She let you know in every episode, man. She knew everything. And there's a key thing about the homeboy Norm. Remember Norm from The Office that works with Vision? He was trying to he was saying when he was out of the spell, when Vision briefly took him out of the spell, he said, "Yo, she's in my head. Get her out my head." I felt so much pain. That's all Agnes, man. It was never Wanda, because he never voiced Wanda, and people kept missing the vibe. Like I was trying to tell people, he never said Wanda. He never said Wanda. He said her. The only one that said Wanda was Agnes when she was talking to Vision, when she played the fake out, which we knew it was a fake out because everybody else was frozen and couldn't do nothing. It was all a setup to get Vision to go out the bubble, right? To leave Wanda vulnerable to the point where Agatha could take the kids, right? Because this is the thing. Obviously, Agatha and Mephisto is working together. Maybe she's trying to bring them into this realm, and the hex is a gateway, right, for the multiverse, right? And in his hell realm, maybe he's trying to get access into the MCU's realm, right? This is where Doctor Strange comes into play with the multiverse of madness. This is crazy. So just think about it. You guys seen the commercial of Nexus, right? And Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, is a Nexus being. I mean, she has access to the multiverse, right? She doesn't even know it, right? She doesn't even know it. She's the same being in every realm that she exists in, right? So the Nexus commercial is all about Wanda, all about Wanda, all playing out her feelings, and pay attention. She took some pills, right? She took pills in that episode, right? So she might be feeling more depressed, and what can lead to that depression? The loss of her kids, right? The loss of her kids. Right, so Agatha took those kids. Those kids look where Wanda was vulnerable at. Beginning of the episode, she's laying in bed. She don't want to move. She still got her original Wanda Witch, Wanda the Scarlet Witch, outfit on from the comics. Right, still has that on from the Halloween episode. Vision was saved because she expanded the hex. Vision never came home. She never went looking for Vision. Probably don't want to deal with the reality of facing Vision and answering questions. And she has to give up this fake realities that she believes she made up. So she didn't want to deal with it. She just wants to be by herself today. It's the Modern Family episode. And, she's just talking to the camera. So the kids come in there, the twins, and they're like, "Mom, Dad's not here. We should go find him." She's like, "Nah, chill. I'm not doing it today." Basically, like I'm just like I'm not available. So kids go downstairs. Their video game controllers are switching out. Like it's switching from Wii controllers to like Nintendo 64 controllers to Uno cards. All kinds of stuff is going on. It's a lot of stuff is glitching in the house. She's losing control. And she eventually comes downstairs, and the kids got questions. She's talking about you guys got questions, and you expect me to have the answers, and I don't. Like, she is done with this shit. So as usual, Agnes, quotation marks, Agnes comes in the house. Wanda's using her magic. She don't even care. Agnes comes in. It's like, oh, I'll take the kids. Da 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 da. Wanda's like, oh, you sure about that? And then look, she takes the kids. Wanda's like, can I do anything? What can I do for you? Or blah blah blah. Agnes is like, check the small on my back. Oh, I forgot. Boundaries, boundaries. And she bounces with the kids, right? So Wanda's just like, just have to stay to myself and da 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 da. I make some cereal. The milk is glitching out. Everything else is glitching out. The whole house is glitching out. And yo, shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. And Agnes takes these kids to the house, and you know she butters them up. She's got them chilling, and they're playing with the rabbit, Scratchy, the bunny, Scratch. You know, and Billy says to Agnes, like, I like it here. It's quiet here. You're quiet inside. I think this is where Agnes realized it's time. It is time. It is time. It is time. It is time. She tells the kids their mom is a super mom, you know, but none of that matters. The kids are missing. All right, before you know it, the kids are gone. Meanwhile, on the outside world, Monica decides I'm gonna bam ram through the hex, right? We never get to reveal who her aerospace guy is, which is cool. We don't need everything. Trust me, y'all. Everything's working out. The pacing of the show is perfect. Just enjoy the ride. So she gets into this vehicle that Sword had put together with the aerospace guy. And she tries to go through the hex. Supposedly she's supposed to slide right in, just no problem. And the hex absorbs, well, not really absorb, but it gives resistance and starts changing and redefining the DNA of the vehicle. So you get a half retro vehicle and a half whatever you want to call that vehicle that was trying to go in the hex. Monica gets out the vehicle and she's like, man, damn this. You know what? You know, I'm gonna do this myself, Thanos style, right? And she just goes into the hex, and Jimmy was like, no, but she does it anyway. And this is where we really get the origin of Photon or Spectrum. And key thing, she's called Captain a lot. She's Captain Monica Rambeau. Like, that is a straight up huge nod to her Captain Marvel character, where she was actually Captain Marvel before Carol Danvers. She was the first female Captain Marvel, right? So just keep that in mind. Like, the Captain, that is a big giant nod. She was Captain Marvel in the comics. She even led the Avengers at one point. I think Captain America had anointed her as the leader. My memory's slipping a little bit, but I believe that's how that went down. And so yeah, this is like, she is probably one of the next Avengers. When we get the next Avenger movie and we have a new roster, which obviously we have to, I think she's one of the Avengers, and that this is the origin. So she comes through the hex, and she's like, you can see the different characters that she played through WandaVision, and all of a sudden it just snaps back. She's herself as she goes through the hex. She's not affected as far as playing a role in the show. She's herself, but now she can see everything in wavelengths and energy, and her eyes are blue. Her powers have manifested finally. So she goes on this rampage looking for Wanda's crib. She knows where the crib is. She busts through the house and tells Wanda, "Yo, it's the director." And Wanda ain't trying to hear that, so she busts her out the house with her magic. And then Agatha is watching this whole shit go down, and she's like, you ain't gonna fuck this shit up for me. She goes outside. She said, Wanda's been through enough. You can get out of here. Like, you need to leave. I'll take Wanda from here. And for whatever reason, she follows. Wanda is taken by Agnes to go into Agnes's crib, and Monica was following, but she was I don't know the speed she was at. She kept a safe distance, but there's a lot that went down in Agnes's house by the time Wanda got up in there, and by the time Monica finally got over to the house. So Wanda's in the living room. She sees eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. She sees it. She sees the show, like a yo gabba gabba. One of them shows from back in the day, kid show on TV, and she's watching that, and she's like, "Yo, where's my twins? Where's my kids? Where's the twins?" And Agatha's like, "Yo, they're downstairs in the basement. They're probably playing in the basement." So she goes downstairs, and you see the lair, right? The lair of Agatha Harkness, right? And obviously, she's been around. Look, this woman's been around for thousands of years. Thousands and thousands of years. She was part of the witch trials that were in New Jersey hundreds of years ago. So her saying June 2nd is significant in the story. If you remember, that's the anniversary of her and Ralph, who I think Ralph is Mephisto. Like that's just I think Ralph is Mephisto. That's basically who, because she is working, my belief after watching it, she is working with him to bring him into this realm somehow. And the hex is a gateway for that. It can be with the help of Wanda. That's why they want Wanda to really unload with her powers, because she is a nexus being which can create that, right? And I think the kids who are spawned, really pieces of Mephisto's soul, of his soul, right? Pieces of Mephisto's soul combined with Wanda, that's how he gets in the realm. It's just a theory. But either way, I think he's involved. She's involved. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. She's in the lair. She's like, "What is good?" Like Wanda's just like confused, and Agnes, aka Agatha Harkness, finally reveals herself, and gets a whole intro sequence. It was Agatha all along, and she just goes. You see her through different episodes, just stringing puppets around the whole Westview nominee and anomaly, the whole Westview situation, and yeah, she is. It was her the whole time. It was her the whole time, and the Evan Peters thing is crazy because she definitely probably has the opportunity to pluck him out that X-Men universe, right? He doesn't have to be a fake being per se. Like he could literally still be the Evan, the Pietro, or aka Peter Maximoff from the X-Men universe. She could be that. He could be that. Excuse me. He could be that because she has the Darkhold. Now the Darkhold is a book of spells, sins, and all kinds of evil stuff, right? That's billions of years old. Billions. And she has a hold of that, and there's no telling what she could do. She's been around for a long time, so there's no telling that she might have those capabilities too, where she can pluck individuals out the multiverse. But someone like Mephisto, I think she can't do that on her own. But let me know what you guys think, man. There's a lot going on from that episode, and there's going to be even more going on in the next episode. So we're going to have some more content for you guys to prepare you guys for the next episode, and then we're going to analyze that episode once it airs. So guys, get ready, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the Agents of Nerdz YouTube channel. Also, like us on Facebook. Join our group page where we have all kinds of discussions of everything in the nerd community and beyond. And yo, guys, get ready for this WandaVision, man. The show is one of a kind. We never got this kind of content. It's such a mind fuck of a show that this is unique, and just enjoy it. We can make all the predictions in the world, man, but until we see it it won't be special until we see what actually happens. So continue to watch and continue to love it and subscribe to our channel.